I'm Sarah, and we we brought Spring to here. That's what we've done. Spring is important to our Northampton community for so many social, environmental and economic reasons.
It is a lifeline. It's the empathy you get from everybody, and it's the kindness.
The thing I love about our Spring Social Prescribing service is the fact that they are embedded in the community. They have real access to people who don't access healthcare normally, and they've got an open referral system, which means that people can self-refer into the programme, which is absolutely amazing.
You don't know these people. You talk to them on the phone initially and you hear their stories. Some people tell you more than others, and it's really hard because people say, I never used to be like this, I've not always been like this, and it's like we've got to find that little bit of you again and work with you on that.
It's got me out of the house, it's got me meeting people. I've met a lot of friends, long-lasting friends in the groups. I enjoyed the swimming and I love the choir, and that's something that me and my husband can do together. Before Spring I was practically housebound. I didn't leave my house, and I was in a really bad state pain-wise, and I was referred via the pain clinic, and Paula was my subscriber, and for 3 months she just kept on at me and I was saying no thank you, no thank you, no thank you, and eventually I decided to go to something, and it didn't stop from there. I've just been on so many different courses and through them, and then gone on to different community things, and now I'm just living a better life.
They've made a real difference in the communities that they serve, and for people with long-term health conditions, they really build a good, strong relationship. They build trust. They are working with people on what matters to them at a level that makes sense to those people. They've built peer support groups. They've built a community around themselves, really, and they're a trusted organisation that people value.
I'm Nicole, I'm the community lead for Growing Together, and I've been here for the last 5 years, and we have developed lots of different groups in collaboration with Spring. Spring has brought the community together because you are visible, and that's most important for this community, and you are available. So if they ring you or make an appointment, you was there. If you don't, you cancel, and you just brought a different vibe and environment and how you approach the people of Blackthorn and surrounding areas.
Developing the unmet need in the community through some of these groups has been really instrumental in supporting people's well-being. It's allowing them the social connection that was missing. But more than that, they're creating friendships, they are having the confidence to try different groups, and we're sort of gradually educating our clients as we go along. I think the diabetes group is sort of paramount to that.
I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes over 10 years ago and battled ever since to, I suppose, understand why, in my eyes, I was doing the right things but weren't seeing the results. As a result of going to the Spring sessions, there was a big eureka moment when we saw the diabetic nurse start talking about nutrition, suggested using a continuous glucose monitor, and suggested just trying to understand your relationship with food in particular that way. It was like a lightning bolt. It was the biggest eureka moment, and I describe the Spring sessions as transformational and life-changing as a result. Over the last 6 months, I'm 3.5 stone down. My HbA1c is back under control. It's currently 37. From this time last year, I think it was about 75. So it's had a massive impact. I'm on fewer drugs, like literally less tablets per day. The dosage that I'm on is a lot lower. Even blood pressure, stuff like that, it's all back under control without having to try. So it's all good. So can't speak highly enough of Spring, and very grateful.
My name's Anna Letts. I'm a teacher, trainer, mental health first aid instructor. I'm self-employed. I've been working with Spring for a couple of years now, running chronic pain. The biggest thing that always comes out of these sessions is being with other people who have chronic pain, other people who get it, and you see it on their faces. People are so relieved when they see other people who are in similar situations, and they're like, "What? You get it? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah." And they're so sort of, surprised to start with, and then obviously they find it really helpful. We have a bit of a laugh, we have a bit of a rant sometimes, we have a bit of a cry. There's nowhere else where this kind of support exists in our county. There's been a big gap for many, many years with no chronic pain support, the non-medical side. And certainly Spring they've filled that gap and then some.
Spring is a proven model of support. But our success does not come from us alone. It comes from our amazing clients, the ones that continue to grow in confidence, resilience, and their own connections. And they help us to inspire us every single day.